You are walking out to your car on a freezing winter morning, you turn the key, and suddenly you hear this bizarre whining noise coming from under the hood that sounds like a miniature hairdryer has been left running, followed immediately by that glowing orange check engine light staring you in the face. If you plug in your skin tool and see the code P2257, your vehicle is telling you that the secondary air injection system control circuit designated as I is reading way too low. Now, do not let the technical name scare you off, because this system is actually pretty straightforward. It is basically a smog pump that acts like a set of extra lungs for your exhaust system. During a cold start, your engine runs a bit rich to stay running, and this electric or belt-driven pump kicks in to inject fresh ambient air directly into the exhaust stream. This extra oxygen helps the catalytic converter heat up much faster and burns off those unspent hydrocarbons to keep the air clean for everyone. When the powertrain control module, or the PCM as we call it, tries to turn this pump on and sees that the voltage on that control circuit is insufficient, it knows something is wrong and shuts the entire system down to protect the electronics. This is particularly common on vehicles from Mazda, Ford, and BMW. One of the biggest culprits we see, especially in cold climates, is frozen condensation. Since this system moves air, moisture can build up inside the high-temperature silicon and steel lines and literally freeze the one-way check valves or the pump itself into a solid block of ice. Before you go out and spend your hard-earned money on an expensive new pump motor, you have to act like a detective and check the absolute basics first. Start by finding your fuse box and looking for the secondary air pump fuse or the relay. If the pump is shorted out internally or if it froze up over the night, it could have easily popped that fuse. If the fuse is good, you need to grab your digital multimeter and head for the pump connector. You should see 12 volts of battery power reaching that pump when the computer commands it on through your skin tool. If you have power and a solid ground, but the pump is dead silent, then the internal motor is toast and needs replacement. Also, take a very close look at those silicon hoses because they get brittle over time and can crack, or the check valves can fail and let hot exhaust gases back into the pump, which will melt the plastic internals in no time. If the pump and wiring look perfect, you might even be looking at a glitchy powertrain control module, but catching a simple blown fuse or a corroded relay terminal will usually get your emissions system back in order without a massive repair bill.